Hi everyone, my name is Camilla Campuzano, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to use MLA formatting in text citations and works cited pages. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. It's the format most often used when writing English research papers. Using MLA proves that you can write professionally, cite responsibly, and avoid plagiarism, meaning you're giving credit to the original authors of the ideas you're using. In this video, I'll cover the basics of MLA format, how to create in-text citations, how to format your works cited page, especially for articles found in databases like ProQuest or JSTOR. First, I want to start with general MLA format. Let's start with the basics. How to format your paper in MLA style. When you're forming a paper in MLA style, the first thing you want to do is use a clear, readable font like Times Roman in size 12. Everything is double spaced, including your heading and your word cited page. Margins are 1 inch on all sides. In the upper right corner, you'll have a header with your last name and page number. On the first page, you'll include a heading with your full first name, your professor's name, the course name, and the date written, for example, 22 October 2025. Then center your title and begin your essay. The title should not be bold, underline. These small details matter. MLA is about consistency and professionalism. Now let's go over in-text citations, which is one of the most important parts of MLA. According to the Scribner's MLA guide, in-text citations appear right after a quote is paraphrased or show where your information came from. It usually includes the author's last name and the page number. Both goes inside parentheses, followed by the period after the parentheses. I will insert an example. I'm reading a lot of this information off my PowerPoint. Something to also keep in mind is if you already mentioned the author's name in your sentence, you don't need a page number. The standard MLA rule is often short and clean. Let's say that you're writing a paper and there's no page number. Let's say for whatever reason you're writing your paper and the source doesn't say or doesn't include the author. You can just use a shortened version of the title. When talking about the authors, if there are 2 authors, you include both names. But if there are 3 or more authors, you will only include the first author. But when using 3 or more, you will make sure to use ETAL period at the end to make sure that the person reading knows there's more than 2 or 3 authors. If you need to cite more than one source in a sentence, separate them. Each entry should use a hanging indent, meaning the first line is left aligned. The first line is left aligned and every other line is indented half an inch. Always make sure that every in-text citation in your essay matches one entry here on your cited page. A few tips and tricks that I found during researching for this video. Don't put a period before your parenthetical citation. It goes after. Don't bold or underline titles that MLA doesn't require. Don't forget to use hanging indents or works cited entries. Here are another few tips. Keep your source and information organized while researching. Check your spacing and margins before submitting. After you write double space, check that every source you have cited appears in your works cited list, and that every word cited entry is usually cited in your paper. That basically summarizes everything you should know about MLA formatting. Everything I just explained in this video basically summarizes the overview of MLA formatting in text citations and works cited pages. Finally, for in-text citations, you want to make sure that the block quotes, which are longer than 4 lines, they should be indented 1 inch without quotation marks. In that case, the period comes before it. Finally, remember that block quotes, which are quotes longer than 4 lines, should be indented 1 inch. Without in the text citations directly connect these in-text citations directly connect to your works cited page. Every citation must match a full source entry there. Now let's talk about works cited pages, which list all the sources you've used. Here's a few things you should know. The title should be works cited, centered with no bold. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video answered any questions you had about MLA formatting.